Here I am, packing lots of comic books. Here I am, packing lots of comic books. Yeah. Nobody's here yet, just me rambling. I'm gonna go share this on the Twitters. Packing up more comic books. You know how it be. Using this terrible crap top. It's super slow. I hate it. Oh, there's Dave. What's up, Dave? There's Igthus. What's up, buddy? I'm gonna go copy this link and share it on the Twitters. I had to pop in here twice again because this laptop has the worst sound ever. Axel's over here helping me, aren't you, Axel? You old duty. You little old duty. Him the duty. So yeah, I hope y'all doing good. It's been a beautiful Sunday morning. Me and Axel went to church this morning. We had drive-in church. So we've got Dave and Igthus and Pickles in here. What's up, Pickles? Igthus says you guys checked out my teaser of page 1. I haven't. Been just kind of been hanging out with the family and doing a lot of family stuff. So I've not really been on the computer. I've not really been working on these. I packed all the main books up um, the other day. Now I'm packing up all the single books that get the ash can. So I'm just dropping the ash can in here with the book. And I ordered some tape because I have very, very little tape. So just how it is. Dave says he's locked out of his Twitter account. That that stinks, Dave. We got Sam in the chat. What's up, Sam? Gotham Knights here. Derrick's here. What's up? What's up, Derrick? Dave, actually, I have yours sitting over there because it's got some stickers and a pen and some other stuff. So right now, I'm just working on the single issues. You know. Yeah, I went to the dollar store and they didn't have any tape. It was really lame. So I ordered some on Amazon. It's supposed to be here Monday. So can't really. I can get all these. I can get all these ready, but I can't. There's no reason to start messing with mailers until then. We got Hiroshi Paradox in here. We got Stupid Newfie in here. Durkin says life sucking, but man, what can I do about it? I'm sorry, buddy. Pickle said you packing the books I back there, Doug. If you back the single issue, then yeah. Right now I'm doing single issues in the ash cans. Then I'll move on to doubles. Whoever got two in the ash can. I have to tell you guys, this book turned out fantastic. I've got some doubles already packed here. I don't want to be packing these. I got a whole stack of those. So let me rearrange my stack in here. I'll get it. And these things are heavy. I mean, seriously, just one. It's pretty daggum heavy. But I mean, I didn't do anything on this book other than, like promote it and got it printed and stuff like that. But I'm really happy just to be a part of it. It was really cool and a lot of fun. We got Pope Fire in here. What's up, Pope Fire? Thanks for stopping by, Pope. Pope Fire is my favorite Pope. Just so you guys know. We got a Skinny in here, which I told Skinny I was going to holler at him, and I just come here and I was like, oh man, I just came in, and I was like, I need to get to work on these books because I want these books out. I want these things out as quick as possible. Uh, Let me just drop the link here in the chat. We can fit a couple more people in here. If a couple more people want to jump in, that's the wrong link. That's the YouTube link. Let me copy this in here. And if a couple of you guys want to jump in, just jump in. I'll add you to the stream if I see you. And we can chat a little bit while I'm packing these books up. Packing some books. I'm packing up some books. Yeah, like I said, I went to church this morning. Skinny, this laptop is so terrible. Please don't make me have to do that. Somebody copy that link and send it to Skinny on Twitter. It's such a pain in the butt. Such a pain. But they had a church up the road where my dad preaches, and they just had it outside. Actually, I didn't wish Sam a happy birthday. I saw that this morning. I hadn't really been online much today. I'm about to sneeze. And I was talking to Gotham Knight last night, and I talked to him today. I fell asleep. Sorry about that, buddy. We got Erodimus Flash in here. What's up? Oh, man. Guys, I'm going to be sneezing my head off. I'm really looking forward to getting these books out there. Let me see if I can get on here. I'm put one more in here. Then I'll get on there and send it to send that link to Skinny. Sam says 33 years so far. It's been interesting at least. Well, I'm glad that we both existed in the same space time because it's awesome to get to talk to you, and you're one of my internet friends I talk to a lot. So, like I said, I'm really glad that we exist in the same space time. Man, I hate this laptop. You guys don't even know. You don't even know how bad I hate this turd. It's so slow on everything. There we go. There's Skid A. I sent you the link, Bud A. I punched it a minute ago. Dave called it a slap top. I kept trying. I restarted and tried to log in, and the keyboard wasn't working, so I punched it, and that wouldn't help. So I turned it off, turned it back on, punched it again, and finally started working. Man, Hiroshi Paradox, my Chromebook works better than this stupid laptop does. What's up, Skin A?
Hey, Doug.
What's going on?
Oh, not much. I was watching this Dave Chappelle special for him getting the Mark Twain Award.
Oh, cool.
It's actually really cool. Like a bunch of folks from his past are coming out and telling wild stories. And apparently, the night after he heard he got the nomination, he just took a bunch of magic mushrooms and went crazy.
Well, here's you a piece of useless trivia about Mark Twain. The town I live in was the town where he was conceived.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know how they know that, but that's what they claim.
That'd be pretty funny. What if we get famous and people try to argue and claim like we were conceived in their state?
Yeah. Things be like, yeah. Doug was born in Indiana. I'll let Tennessee claim me, though, because I hate Indiana.
Like, kind of reminds me of that King of the Hill episode too, where like Hank finally finds out he wasn't born in Texas.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm a New Yorker, boy.
Oh man. Doesn't he go to, is that the same one where he goes and spends all night in the Alamo?
I think so because he can't get the native Texas plates for his truck, and it just
Yeah.
destroys him.
Oh, it's funny. Such a good show. Dave says that boy ain't right.
That
Dave, you
boy,
can jump in here too. Any of you guys want to jump in? Feel free to jump in. I'm just packing books.
yeah, I could actually get the link through the YouTube this time. It's just when you post a Hangouts link in
Yeah. Hangouts is stupid though. You know what I was thinking? You know, can you do video chat through Discord?
there. I've heard people say so, but I haven't really tried to do it.
I was thinking about from now on just using the one of the various Discords that we set up to just stream and get people on from now on.
Yeah, that's a little piece of trivia. There's like 3 or 4 Gravestone Press Discords out there. Because we start one and then we forget we started it. And
yeah,
you just
and
make a
we
new
go to
one.
make a new one.
Yeah.
And you find an old one and you're like, is this the one everybody's in?
People,
Like I think the last one you started, well, there's 3 or 4 of us and we started posting and then we've all abandoned it again.
yeah. It's like if nobody else is posting, I'm not going to post anything. And we're all kind of like that. So we all just got to a point where we didn't have anything to say.
Yeah.
Because Shabby was sharing some art in there for a little while. And that was really cool. I liked looking at that.
Oh, Shabby. Dude, like that ash can size is perfect. You see how it fits in there?
Yeah, I know you got the book and you were supposed to get the ash cans yesterday.
Yeah, I got them, and I just waiting a little bit because I don't have any tape to tape up the mailers, so I'm just kind of not running full speed.
I'm so thankful those got formatted correctly. Like, I don't know if anybody watching this knows, but holy hell.
Yeah, we could have
were
the
like,
time formatting the stupid thing.
yeah, we even got into Hangouts together. We were like getting so angry because we were like, we don't know what's wrong. And then finally I said, fuck it, what's the dimensions that they're giving you on the site? And
did you know?
I was like, I'll make my own damn template.
Did you know after that they still told me they weren't the right size? And I looked and I was like, the text all fits. That's all that matters. Print them. So they printed them.
Oh man.
I was like, I'm tired of it. Just print them. We got Pickles in here now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Pickles.
How's it going?
How's it going? It's going pretty well. How's my little Pickles doing?
Well, I've actually been doing university work.
Oh,
I've got my hand in tomorrow.
Oh boy. We got Durkin in here too.
Yep, I guess I am in here.
Welcome. Welcome
No,
to the
welcome.
nonsense zone. I don't.
Okay, so why do you got two? Why are you connected twice?
This laptop is garbage, and apparently it makes so much noise inside of the laptop that it picks up on the microphone, and it makes me sound like a robot. So one of those is just my phone, and that's where the voice is coming through, and the other one is my laptop camera.
See, I think you're trying to deceive us, Doug. Because we all know that fat people usually take up 2 seats.
No, that's not it. On the internet, all seats are the same size. All of our souls are the same size, and that's what we used to communicate with on the internet.
Well, do you remember that controversy where like Kevin Smith was too fat to fly? Like they were like, "No, dude, you got to pay for 2 seats."
Yeah. Old Kevin Smith. Famous fatty.
Oh, I don't think that was a controversy. I mean, it happened, but it wasn't a controversy.
Oh, he
He's just
made
like,
an
yep.
awful big deal out of it.
Well, no, there were like some fat people, I guess, like a fat army, did start kind of going nuts about it. They used his case as like some
maybe,
kind of poster child.
maybe that's what it was.
It was the beginning rumblings of like the political correctness and SJWism nonsense. How dare they charge fat people for 2 seats? It's a
Yeah,
precursor to the pink tax.
how dare they?
But I do remember he made a special afterwards. Like he didn't think it was that big of a deal.
I was
I
wanting to
mean,
watch
fat people
the,
have to pay twice as much for food.
See, that's one thing. Like I envy little people to an extent because I'm like, oh my god, how much are they saving on their grocery bill? I mean, I'm not being hateful or nothing, but have you guys ever thought about that? Like, if
No.
you're a little person,
Yeah,
like
I
a small
demand all
fry is
food be
basically a
equal.
medium, because you got a small stomach too. I don't know. I think about stupid things like that.
I try not to think about stuff. Makes my brain hurt.
It's
So,
economic privilege.
Skinny, are you working on the Corona Kings?
Yes, I'm in talks with Fly Fox Pro. I got a summary outline, and we're working up on scripting and drafting up the pages. He actually said he was going to try to start on it today.
Cool.
Oh, it's pretty. What's the story about?
Ooh, it's going to be Ralph versus Kung Flu.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, Ralph is going to fall victim to some panic buyers who bust in the stall during the video and steal all his toilet paper. And a furious, dazed, and dirty butt Ralph goes out for blood. He's fighting the war to save the toilet paper. No, that's basically it.
Now, is he actually just fighting a war to save toilet paper, or is he just fighting a war to wipe his old dirty butt?
A combination of both. He needs the toilet paper to wipe his butt. But then
To
he's
save
like
the world.
sitting on like all this toilet paper. He's like, I don't know what to do with this, so I'm just gonna TP the city.
There you go. That sounds like Ralph.
Yeah. I kind of have this idea for like maybe on like the last page, spoilers on a funny book. They have like this picture of like New York City, and everybody's just like got smiles on their face, like the first snow of winter, except it's just all this toilet paper coming from like a flyover TP. Ralph just dumping off, just roll after roll out of a helicopter.
I don't have enough space to do all this crap. I know that's none of you guys' problem. I'm just letting you know.
Well, what's the process you're going through? Are you bagging one book in the ash can and then putting it in a mailer, or are you just sitting there bagging them and then you move on to actually packaging them? What's the
Right now? I've just got them bagged because I don't have tape for mailers, and there's no reason to fold up mailers if you can't tape them because it's pointless. So they'll be ready to go in the mailers as soon as I get some tape. Which I guess everybody went to the dollar store and bought up all the tape and taped their butt cheeks closed so it wouldn't have to buy any toilet paper.
I can't wait for you to be doing this with Vestry.
It's not bad. It doesn't bother me. It's just something like right now we're just streaming. I'm just talking, and if we wasn't, I could just turn on YouTube and watch stupid YouTube videos while I do it. So it's not bad. Like I said, I've almost thought about just starting my own fulfillment service, but then I'd hate to be blamed for everybody waiting, like, not having their books done. They'd be like, "Well, it's the fulfillment service. It's the Kung Flu. I can't print it nowhere but China."
How many
Sorry.
books you got to bag and board?
This is not bad. I've got like 100 and maybe 120 to do, so it's no big deal. I've already got all the books actually bagged. I'm just putting the ash cans in there.
Yeah, that only takes about an hour or two.
Yeah, it won't take no time. But then after that, like the next, like I'm doing just the people that bought the single issue, everybody that backed it gets the ash can. So next I've got to do everybody that got the extras or the extra, like got an extra issue or whatever. But it's not hard to keep up with. So how is your book doing on Kickstarter, Durkin?
It's still got $850 to get funded. So
How many days you got left?
3 days.
I believe you're a mod on my channel, so spam that link in the chat. Maybe you can pick up another couple backers.
Let me get the link.
I've just kind of slowed down backing books myself just because I'm out of work right now. So it's kind of hard for me to back. And there's like a million books to back as well. A million books that I actually find interesting. Igthu says,
Actually,
Yeah, I want to be polite and say it's the coronavirus. That's what it is.
really, I'd say that does have a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I can second that one. Like, it's weird. Like I went to the grocery store, so I always buy off-brand cheap stuff because I'm cheap. Like I had to buy all the high dollar food when I went in there. It's crazy. I've never bought Sara Lee bread before, but now I have, I guess.
Yeah, like me, if I buy anything, it's like the dollar stuff.
Well, it's crazy. I went in and I basically just bought what I would usually pay like $50 for, and then I walk out and I spent like $110. I'm like, holy crap! And it's not that they drove the prices up; it's just all the cheap stuff. People bought the hell out of it already.
Yeah, it's probably to hoard it up with the expensive stuff they already had at home.
Yeah.
Like, we'll save this cheap stuff for hard times.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about my experiences with that because it has more to do with other stuff than people running through stuff.
We got Igthu in here with us. What's up, buddy?
Good, and you, Doug?
I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
Oh man.
So, Ikfe is doing something for Corona Kings, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any details on that?
As far as I can tell you, it's pretty much my spoof of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but instead of Ninja Turtles, it's professional wrestling Gators.
Yeah, you're working with Cassidy Blonde, aren't you?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you working with Cassidy?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I saw him post some stuff about that too.
Yeah, no, Cassidy was awesome, man. He pretty much like I just gave him like the whole summary of like the story of how I wanted to be and stuff, and then he just makes it so simple and really makes it open for me just as an artist. If I want to add more panels to it, then I'm gonna add it. But yeah, he's a joy to work with. Like I highly recommend any artist that needs a writer just to work with Cassidy because he's awesome.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good letterer as well.
Oh my god, yeah, that's like the cherry on top for any writer.
Yeah, Cassidy's definitely awesome. I actually got a book of his. I'm supposed to read it, and I need to get with you, Doug, so you can read it too. Because I kind of want to do a sit-down thing where we just kind of talk about our thoughts on one of these projects.
Yeah,
Do a
that'd be
little
cool.
review of his book, like a book of the week.
Now, did he ever put that book up for sale? Because I told him I wanted to buy a copy.
No, but he
His
sent
first
me a
20
PDF. He's getting ready to launch, I'm guessing, at some point. But he wanted me to review it on the Needle Movers. So I need to
Cool.
get a couple of guys to read through it so we can just do a
Ooh.
little discussion stream. And we can rip his book a new one and ruin his career.
Oh my god.
No, not really.
Is
I
that
know.
Cassidy's working on that bunch of. Sorry, I interrupted.
That's all I was going to say. All 10 people who watch the Needle Movers would be so upset.
Yeah. That was clearly a joke. Probably shouldn't have said that given current circumstance. But
Don't worry, his career will rebound for this project I'm working on with him. So
now he's got a lot of buns in the oven, man. Like,
Yeah.
holy crap.
yeah, I know. When I saw like
the Galaxy, he's got the other book he sent me. He's working with you on your thing for Corona Kings.
yeah, man.
He's a lettering vestry as well.
Gosh dang it, Pickle.
Well, he also lettered, was it Under the Strawberry Moon for Legends of the Lone Wolf, too?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You're talking about Cassidy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also lettering the my stuff.
Oh my god.
It's a
The
machine.
dude just gets around. He's all over the place. That is cool.
Oh man.
He's a neighborhood floozy, I guess.
Yeah. He's
Everybody
bigger than the
gets along
Corona
on
itself.
screen.
I think he wanted to letter the short story that me and Shabby are doing for Corona Kings, but I don't have the money to pay him, so I felt bad.
If I didn't letter my own stuff, I definitely would give him, be like, hey, I need this guy. He's awesome.
And seeing, I just get Skinny to letter stuff for me.
Yeah, Doug just locks me up in a cage for like 2.5 weeks and only feeds me wheat cakes.
Does he serve like gravy on the side?
No, it's just wheat cakes.
Oh damn. Wow.
Yeah.
And only water's out of the toilet. But I have to letter for my freedom at least, 2-3 times a year.
You see, anything new with you, Pickles, on your Corona Kings project?
I've shown some things off on Twitter, but Shabby has penciled the first page, and so he'll probably be working on penciling the second one tomorrow. Obviously, when all that's done, he's gonna obviously make it better.
Yeah. Is he digitally penciling it or like physically for the story?
Digital.
Oh, okay. You never know. That's why I always ask. Sometimes whenever someone goes to our Discord for jobs, like for an ink job, I just want to know whether they want us to ink it physically or digitally, because I don't know, everybody's different whenever it comes
I'm not
to
gonna pick you. I just want people to get it done. That seems to be a hassle anymore.
Shabby's getting excited into drawing the short story now, so I'm happy about that.
Shabby's not one you got to worry about getting stuff done though. He just cranks out work like a madman.
Yeah, I finished doing the first page for my comic, so now I'm going to be working on the second page, which is going to show the gators. So I'm just doing like reference sheet and conceptualizing the characters on my end before like doing the second page.
I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go feed Axel. He's hungry.
All right. Wow, this got really quiet. Anybody else is working on any projects for Corona Kings?
Well, Skinny's doing his.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm a little quiet. Is I'm actually working on the script for it.
Oh, okay.
I'm so happy I finished my script.
Yeah, my script is finished too, so
I still have I already have everything outlined. I don't know how you guys write, but I'll write a basic outline, which is just these are all the points I want to hit. This is A, B, C, and D of the story. And I just go through like a brief description, and then I do a more in-depth outline. Now I'm actually just putting it to script for the artist.
That's pretty much my process. But I actually have two versions. I had two versions of this short story actually, because I have a third person, opinion, who's not involved with it, and like he thinks my second version was better, so we went with that one. But he said that the first one would be better for an actual series, so maybe I can do something about that in the future.
Now, do either of you do like thumbnails? Like, I'm no artist by any means. Like, my drawings are so terrible. I have to translate what my dumb hand is trying to put on.
Yeah.
But I still do. I'll do like a page, and I'll kind of do a rough kind of panel layout, and stick figures and all that. It looks terrible. I'll show you guys here in a little bit.
All right.
I just tend to describe the panels and the angles and stuff like that. I also put reference
really bad script.
Yeah, I've seen your scripts, Doug.
I'll let the artist kind of have I just try to describe it the best I can, and I let them just draw whatever they see in their mind.
Yeah, I kind of do that. I wouldn't say more controlling, but when I'm doing those thumbnails, I guess they would call them, that's basically just like a blueprint. I'm always like, hey, if there's something you think will be cooler, yada, 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 do make that change. Well, I give them the freedom to do that. This is just basic, just to get started.
Well, I'm in pretty much constant conversation with Shabby. So I see it, because once he's done what he thinks the layout is going to be, he shows it me and he says to me, is this how you envisioned it? And I'll tell him if he's done something wrong or if that needs changing.
You just start screaming, no!
he actually changed something for what I wrote in the script. So I was like, no, my way was better.
Yeah, I have gone back to my artist and made some corrections here and there, but I try not, because I know it is a lot of work.
I don't want to talk bad or anything, but like the first thing that I did, hang on, I got somebody's here. You guys can go ahead and talk. No, wait, I'm wrong. That's Axel banging his bowl up against the wall. I thought somebody's knocking on the door. The first script I did was ultra detailed, and like I wrote everything out, the time of day, where it was at, the camera angle, all this stuff. And the writer just kind of did his own thing. The artist did his own thing anyway. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to write this bare bones thing, and if they have any questions, they can just ask me.
Have you guys ever had to sit down? Well, not metaphorically, sit down with your artist and kind of do a little bit of research, like you're putting something into a book. As an example, like with Otis Stein that I'm working on right now, my artist is in Mexico and he has no clue what a still is. So we both I was having to research what stills at, how they operate and everything, sending them pictures and videos about stills and everything. It's kind of fun. But at the same time, I'm wondering, like, did I secretly
Why are
just
you doing that?
teach a kid how to make a still?
Wait, what? You mean an alcohol still? Like a?
Yeah.
Why are you
Like a
doing that?
moonshine.
That's what an artist should be doing.
Well, no, he was asking me questions. Like, he was like, how does this operate? What is this? He's asking me questions about the script. What is a still? But no, it was
Mm,
actually fun. I enjoyed it. It wasn't work. It was kind of amazing.
there's a limit to that. I mean, if you're an artist and you don't know what something is, then you should go and look it up. Same thing if you're a writer too. But
Yeah.
there's a certain limit to like. Now that's more of an artist thing. If you don't understand that, like if you
It's
ask
how-
me about a motor, I'm not going to be like, yeah, let me go and figure out how a motor works. I'm going to be like, look, here's a picture of a motor. Here's the Wikipedia article. Figure this out.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I did, except, he decided to ask me further questions about it. He's like, you're in the South. You must have seen these in person. I was like, yeah, I have. Yeah, many times.
You know,
But it
on
was fun. It is one of the most enjoyable experiences so far of going into making this book.
on Lone Wolf, I just went ahead and did all the research as I was writing it because I wanted all the characters to be represented correctly. Like I didn't want it's about Native Americans, so I didn't want him to draw them on the plains in a teepee, and because that's not where the Cherokees lived, and not I didn't want to see Apache chief running around. So I made sure to do all my research, and I'm like, this is what they look like. This is where they lived. This is how you should draw these people.
Yeah, with me, like, oh, I'm sorry, Pickles.
I'll let you speak.
Okay. Well, with me, like, with my research, since my project is going to be heavily about, like, TMNT, like, I just want to adopt the style. Like, I just recently purchased, like, a comic that teaches you, like, how to draw, like, Eastman and Laird style of TMNT. So I'll be getting that, like, this week. As well as, like, how would a gator look. Like, I've been with my reference sheet, like, I'm just doing, like, heads. What would they look like looking up, down, this and that, as well as just doing research as well. And with, like, just references and everything that just makes it just make the story fun.
Do you mean their original style or?
Yeah,
what
the
they-
original TMNT, like Eastman and Laird running doing the art and stuff, that type of style.
Right, but they evolved. Like I think it's Eastman that's still on, or is it Laird? One of them
no,
is
it's
still
Eastman.
on it.
Yeah,
And they
Eastman's the only
completely
one that's
draw
still.
it differently now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can still tell it's Eastman when you see his artwork. He's got kind of his own. I've got like the original, like not the first Ninja Turtles because he just drew a weird turtle, but like the first actual drawing of all four of them together before they did the comic book. I have that tattooed on my leg because it's like my favorite comic ever.
That's cool. Which one? Which pose? Like the
I'd
cover
have to-
pose?
No, it's not the cover. I'd have to get you the picture. I would send you a picture of my leg, but
Come on, put your leg up on camera.
Yeah, right. You
Yeah.
might as well
Show some skin, Doug.
let me see if I can get
bring some
myself-
views in.
We just
You
hear
guys
a
can-
lot of crack,
You guys
and
can
then
see
somebody
how-
has to alert the authorities.
if I can get Axel out of my face, we might be able to pull this off. Hey, there I am.
Oh my
Watch
god!
out, Axel. Can you guys see that? Kind of hard. It's black and white.
I see a fist, I think. Or is that a foot?
Yeah.
I see an
That's
arm.
good.
Or is that a foot?
It's so hard. It's so hard to tell on a picture like that. and it's at the wrong angle. And it hurts so bad. If that would have been my first tattoo, I'd have never would have got another one.
I always start on the arms.
Yeah,
You remember Leatherhead, right?
yeah,
The character.
yeah. The alligator.
Yeah, if you don't remember it, you can use that as a reference.
Yeah, actually, that would work really good for a crocodile reference. Are you doing alligators or crocodiles, Zeus?
I'm doing alligators.
Okay.
Like anyone knows the difference.
Oh,
Yeah,
you could
well-
tell, honestly, but again, it's just hard. You have to
I
look at
can't-
their teeth.
I can't tell a difference.
But you know, you can only tell because only Floridians would know.
Yeah, crocodiles just have that really narrow snout, and alligators are more rounded.
I thought crocodiles were just fat.
No, that's alligators.
Oh.
Oh no, that's when the misconception comes, because like, yeah, it works here in the U.S. Like narrow noses are crocodiles and wide heads are like alligators, but for outside the U.S., like there'll be like a couple of gators and crocs where a crocodile will look like a gator, and then the gator would look like a croc. So
Now
that's when you have to look at the teeth and the scales.
Yeah, and aren't like was
I
it?
thought gators were native North America, and the rest of the world it's crocodile.
No,
Nah, I don't believe
Because
so.
the crocodiles are saltwater. Well, they can both live in both, right? One of them has
there's a
live
specific
babies.
one that's kind of weird.
Yeah, one
They're
of them
not,
has live babies. One of them lays eggs.
alligators lay eggs. I think
No
they both-
crocodiles do, don't they? I thought gators had live babies.
I don't know.
I don't know. Why don't you go talk to a crocodile and alligator and check?
Why don't we call Crocodile Dundee? You can be like, this is a knife.
But I'm asking about gators. But this is a knife. I'm like, okay.
Oh man. Well, I mean, their mentor is Florida man, so. Oh man.
Yeah. Luckily, my state's just famous for a leprechaun in a tree.
So what you been doing, Jerkin? You've been quiet.
I'm trying to write.
Okay, that's awesome.
I got about another 750 words to write.
Oh my. Oh, okay. Very descriptive.
That's not a lot.
How's your Kickstarter doing?
Still needs about $850 to fund, and only 3 days to go. So I don't think it's gonna fund unless there's something that happens on the last day. So
Well, usually, I've always noticed the last day is kind of busy. We jumped up on Napalm Brothers. We jumped up like $300 on the last day. So
Wow.
you never know.
yeah, I never know. Whatever happens, what I'll probably do is wait a month and then launch it on Indiegogo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You might want to wait
Yeah.
until lockdowns are over and stuff like that, though. Just that in case, you know.
Yeah,
Because
that'll
I'll-
be about less than a month
Just-
from now.
just
No
run it
problem.
anyways and tell everybody, say buy this or else. Just be
And if
real
that doesn't
educated.
work, I have other plans. So I'll threaten people with knives.
Crazy. You could always just send me I could print off a picture of some of your artwork for your book and shoot it with a gun, and then you get a lot of views on YouTube, and then maybe that would get you some traffic. Eric Hawkins says you have a nice rack.
Yes, she does.
So Eric Hawkins drew me this really cool picture on Twitter. I'm gonna have to show it to you guys. I can pull it up on this crap top. Eric Hawkins is slowly becoming like my favorite artist. Mostly just because he drew that picture of me, though.
Wow. I feel so betrayed. I'm kidding.
Let's see if I can find it. All right, now I'll share my screen. And I hate this laptop. You guys don't even know. Can you
Oh
see
wow.
No.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's epic. It's like the most epic thing ever.
And can you draw me a pickle butt?
You know, Eric Hawkins could probably draw you the best pickle butt you've ever seen.
I want him to do it now.
Wow.
Yeah, and just in, there's Pixel Trader in the chat says no poop. Just in case, if you guys are wanting to read Eric Hawkins' book, Zombie Full World of Oz, issue 1, it's on the Comics Underground right now. So
Oh shoot.
go check that out. Lone Wolf is on there. Tony Sizzle and Tonic Mole have a short story on there. The first vestry's on there, which is not the Pickles vestry.
Okay.
So it's the other vestry. But you know, if you guys want to read that stuff, it's at the Comics Underground.
Vestry Zero was written by Crypto Comics and Slick Jimmy.
Really? The original Vestry?
Yeah, issue 0.
Oh, issue 0. That's what that's what's on the website is issue 0. That was the first one.
I always tell people not to take that one canonically. I tell people to take it as a pilot issue because there's some things that we're going to take and not take, and just lead from there.
Okay.
But if people want to read it, they'll have fun reading it.
Yeah, and you can check out the Shabby's artwork there, and then when you see the new artwork, you can see how much Shabby's got better.
Yeah, no, the art from issue 0 to like now, like Shabby has his art improved big time.
Yeah, he gets better every time he posts something.
Oh, of course.
And it's all thanks to me.
It's all thanks to the pickle butt.
Of course, it has to be a pickle.
Now, see, Tonic Mole is wanting Pickles to do the pickle verse, where they take and do like Lone Wolf is a pickle, then they'll do Vestry as a pickle, and then like Saving the World as a pickle. All this different stuff. I think they should make it happen.
Well, he is technically advertising Vestry in Pickleverse, but they might think it looks like Mel Gibson from Road Warriors from afar.
Pickle Gibson.
Pickle Gibson.
Based on my avatar, I am promoting Naomi Wu's boobs.
Well, they look like a good thing to be promoting.
I don't want to brag too much, but the pickle that you can see as my icon is gonna make an appearance in Tim Lynn's new book.
Which one?
Carmen America.
Oh shoot! Okay, wow. Exclusive, only in the Doug channel.
If any of you guys back that, be sure to look because I think there might be a Doug Garrett in there too.
Oh, so much exclusivity.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that. I think they shipped out a bunch, and everybody like in Texas and Arkansas and stuff will be getting theirs. So hopefully, I'll be soon because I'm in Tennessee, and that's not too awful far away. Really excited about getting that book. Pixel Trader says, so pickles have butts, but there's no poop. Is relish considered poop? I would think relish would be like their guts or something.
I imagine like guacamole, not guacamole, wasabi as like poop. Yeah, because it's gonna
If
burn when it
wasabi,
comes out.
can you imagine a wasabi filled pickle?
That sounds nice, actually.
No, it doesn't. You go take a big bite. Oh, I would like a nice crisp pickle. And you take a bite of it and have burning wasabi go down your throat.
I like wasabi.
I like wasabi too, but it'd be terrible to bite into a pickle and have it be full of wasabi. I think that's going to be my new thing. I think after all this mess is over, I'm just going to start marketing food that's full of wasabi. Like you get a pack of hot dogs, and the hot dogs have wasabi in them. Corn on the cob, it's filled with wasabi. Broccoli full of wasabi.
Pancakes full of wasabi. Yeah.
Be great. I stopped putting ash cans in books because I'm done. I'm not done. I have a few more to do, but I want to pack these up before I move on to doing the next phase, putting stickers and whatnot in, because these stickers are awesome.
Oh, I can't wait to get my sticker.
Napalm Brothers, and then we got the Greystone Press sticker.
Yep, I can't wait to get that too.
And we got pins. The pins are cool. Eric Hawkins says wasabi Oreos. That would be pretty awful.
I mean,
I've
you
never
always
even had
try
wasabi,
something.
and I think that'd be awful.
They did jalapeno M&Ms not too long ago. They were actually pretty good.
You know, though, with chocolate kind of goes with jalapeno for some reason.
Over here, we actually had crisp that were flavored with chocolate and chili as well.
Crisp. You mean potato chips?
No, I can't do an American accent.
You can't hide the accent of our horrible English.
Well,
Yeah.
they are called chips. No, not chips. Crisps. They're called
Crisps.
Yeah,
Crisps.
crisps.
But that's potato chips, though, right?
Crisps.
And there's people call, which I don't know why we call them French fries. I mean, I don't understand why you all call them chips. I think that old Carl had it right. French fried taters. Mm-hmm.
Well, we call them fries because we fry them.
I understand
But we
that,
call
but why
them
are they
French.
French fries?
Well, they're called French because that's what we wish we could do to the French.
Oh my god.
Slice them up into tiny pieces and fry them and burning hot oil.
I thought it was the English that hated French people.
Dirty French people. I think everybody hates French people. Pickles. I don't actually hate French people. I've only ever met one French person in my life, and it was a girl, and I didn't hate her at all. She was really, really cool. But she was French, so that's negative points right there.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just good fun to make fun of the French and French Canadians. Because they're so ridiculous all the time.
They are ridiculous.
And I'm allowed to, because I'm French Canadian.
Oh, well, there you go.
So
I still don't forgive him for 1066.
I just make fun of everybody who's not American. Like people. But I like people. One of these days, I'm going to send him some biscuits and gravy.
Oh, do you mean scones, right?
No, biscuits.
It's scones and gravy.
not crackers.
What is it called again? Pickles? Did you say
You mean
guns and
croissants?
gravy?
Scones.
Ah, scones.
Don't you mean croissants?
Croissant.
Croissants.
Is it that white gravy as well?
Sausage gravy, yes.
No, that's
best
called
gravy.
cum.
No. No.
Wait. What? What?
Eric Hawkins says he loves biscuits and gravy. And if Eric Hawkins loves it, it's good. Eric Hawkins doesn't lie. And my dog just farted in here and it smells so bad.
Oh no! Oh
He
man!
like farted and then like left. Oh,
Dean, I guess you want to make sure you don't yell at him. That's why he ran.
man, he's like, watch this. He's just laughing. Then he comes back, why'd you fart in here? You stink. You stink. He don't care. Well, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream. We've been streaming for almost an hour, and I got a bunch of stuff done.
That means I
appreciate
can make
y'all.
a cup of tea.
I appreciate y'all dropping by, and everybody go check out Derekins' book. He's got the link dropped there in the chat, so go check that out. And if you can throw a couple dollars at him, throw some money at him. He needs to get that book back. Or
Yeah,
funded.
whatever happens, it's being made anyways. It's just it might not be printed.
You know, if people can, I want them to support you because you're not a huge douche nozzle like a lot of these people. You're just a mild one.
You're a mild one.
Are you sure?
All right.
I'll be dropping
Yeah.
my link.
Are you sure? Because I'm like a double, triple agent according to both parties, both sides.
Well, see, I don't have a side. I don't care what anybody says about anything anymore. I got blocked. Not blocked, but muted by a couple people and unfollowed because I wouldn't post a bunch of ridiculous stuff on Twitter anymore. But anyways, like these guys are dropping their links there in the chat. Go check their stuff out. Support indie comics any way you can. And I appreciate all these guys for stopping by. You guys are welcome back anytime. And we can go ahead and wrap it up. So we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Cheerio.
Goodbye.